That's IT uploaded.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me on That's IT this week. First, we'll take you to Los Angeles for the Electronic Entertainment Expo, or E3 for short, one of the biggest video game events of the year. And at E3 2013, the stage was set for the battle of the next generation console. Weeks before E3, Microsoft unveiled its latest gaming system offering, the Xbox One. Marketed as an all-in-one entertainment system, the Xbox One would allow users to game and chat with friends at the same time.
Xbox, game.
You can even channel surf without needing to touch a remote control.
That event obviously was a little disappointing. They talked a lot about TV, live TV, how the Xbox is going to integrate with your cable box and stuff like that. And that's all very cool, but it's not what most of us here at E3 are interested in.
But there were some changes to the Xbox One that did not sit easy with fans. The console needed a constant internet connection for daily authentication. Microsoft also slapped a widely unpopular used game restriction for the Xbox One. Gamers could only give their games away once and to someone on their Xbox On Live friends list, someone who had been on that list for more than 30 days. Sony waited until E3 to break out the heavy ammunition, announcing that its latest offering, the PlayStation 4, will cost a full $100 cheaper than its counterpart. The price wasn't the only shot fired at Microsoft.
PlayStation 4 won't impose any new restrictions on the use of PS4 games. When a gamer buys a PS4 disc, they have the rights to use that copy of the game. They can trade in the game at retail, sell it to another person, lend it to a friend, or keep it forever.
Sony also confirmed that unlike the Xbox One, the PS4 would not require a constant internet connection. Microsoft would later reverse those wildly unpopular policies a week after the event. On the gaming front, both gaming giants gave potential players plenty to look forward to, from the Xbox One's exclusive Rise, Son of Rome, to the PS4's exclusive Infamous Second Son. But it wasn't just consoles that dominated E3. Games also jostled for center stage as developers unveiled their latest offerings. The buzzword? Open world. From Ubisoft's The Crew to the latest installment of Konami's popular series Metal Gear Solid. The concept of an open-world map in which gamers could travel freely around was clearly being noticed by developers. Also making waves, Square Enix announced a long-awaited third installment of its Kingdom Hearts series.
We face a choice.
And Bungie, creator of the Xbox Series Halo, showed the first in-game footage of its new first-person shooter, Destiny. Over in London, Samsung showcased some of its latest releases, which it believes address the needs of every consumer. It was also a chance to meet the brand new S4 family and get a first glimpse of a world first. Channel News Asia's Natalie Powell takes it from here.
Samsung chose a pop-up theme to introduce its latest products, and with 8 new pieces of hardware on display, technology was certainly popping up all over the place.
All right, so there it is. I'll take all
Upping
three.
its game in the smartphone stakes, Samsung showed off not 1, not 2, but 3 new handsets.
This is the first time they're making an actual appearance in the flesh. They are the S4 Mini, the S4 Active, and the S4 II.
It was the Galaxy S4 Active that went down a storm. Designed for people who play outdoor sports, it can even be dropped in water. But will these new handsets be enough to keep Samsung afloat in a competitive smartphone market?
I think this pushing out more devices is going to keep them there for a little bit longer. Like I said, Sony do a rugged smartphone, but I think Samsung have all their bases covered now.
The South Korean electronics giant is staying true to its Galaxy DNA, especially with a global first in the Galaxy range. This is the Samsung NX. It's the world's first digital camera with interchangeable lenses that takes the Android system. And Samsung are pretty excited about it. They believe with this product they've tapped into the mind of their consumers, one that not only wants to take a picture and review it straight away, but also edit, upload and share it straight away as well.
It captures really good picture quality, so it's something for someone who's into their photography. You might not want to mess with the settings as such.
For Samsung, these latest products are all about making life easier and more compact.
It's also very difficult and challenging and very exciting to see beyond that and try to understand what the people really want or what they don't even want yet.
So Samsung have tried to design something for everyone, a bold move in an already saturated market. But the South Korean maker is determined to prove that it can keep up with the competition. Natalie Powell for That's IT in London.
So how do you pack in a great lens, special effects, flexibility, Wi-Fi, and a big flexible touchscreen in one tiny camera? Well, Canon managed with its Powershot, and so we took it out for a test. The first thing you'll notice about the Canon Powershot N is that it is tiny, smaller than the surface of a credit card. The second thing you might look for is the shutter button, but it's not there at all. Instead, Canon placed a ring by the lens to act as a shutter. And for good reason. The Canon Powershot N has no top or bottom. It can be used both ways. And we can click the shutter on both sides. The touchscreen also flips out, making it easier to shoot high-angle or low-angle shots without breaking your back. Now it is time to take some snapshots to test out the usability and the picture quality on this. Remember, Canon is positioning this as a fun, compact camera. And this 3-inch thing is packed with all sorts of gimmicks. I gate crashed the Miss Earth Singapore makeover session to see how much fun we can have. You can switch the camera out of auto mode and try a programmable manual mode if you're an expert in photography. But if you are just like the rest of us, try these scene modes instead. Fisheye, toy camera, monochrome. If you can't decide what scene to choose, switch to this function, and one snap gives you 6 different themes of the same picture, and you'll never go wrong. By the way, taking a video is as easy as pressing this red dot on the screen. The only thing you may not like about this is the unique location of the shutter. Asking someone else to take a picture of you will be quite a challenge. More gaming on the next That's IT. We put the Xbox One and the PS4 to the test and find out who wins the face-off. But that's all for now. I'm Timothy Go. That's it.